The Lost City of Shadows. Dr. Evelyn Pierce stood in her cluttered study, staring at the ancient map spread before her. The faded parchment hinted at the location of a forgotten city deep within the Amazon rainforest. Her heart raced with excitement. This was the discovery of a lifetime. She had to assemble a team quickly. The jungle was treacherous, and the race against time was on. Marcus Hale, a rugged survival expert, was the first to join. His knowledge of the jungle was unparalleled, and Evelyn knew they would need his skills to survive the journey. Leila Torres, a brilliant linguist, was next. Fluent in numerous ancient languages, Lila's ability to decipher symbols and texts would be invaluable in uncovering the secrets of the lost city. They met at dawn, the sky just beginning to lighten. Evelyn rolled up the map carefully, her mind already focused on the challenges ahead. It was time to find the lost city. As they ventured deeper into the jungle, the dense foliage seemed to close in around them. The air was thick with humidity, and the sounds of unseen creatures filled their ears. "Stay close," Marcus advised, his machete cutting through the thick vines. "This terrain is unforgiving. One wrong step and we could be lost forever." Days turned into weeks as they navigated the perilous terrain. The jungle tested their limits, with its sweltering heat, biting insects, and constant threat of predators. One evening, as they set up camp, Leila deciphered a fragment of an ancient text. "It speaks of a powerful artifact," she said, her eyes wide with wonder. "An object that controls natural elements." The revelation sent a shiver down Evelyn's spine. The artifact's power could be immense, and in the wrong hands, catastrophic. They had to find it before anyone else did. Meanwhile, Victor Kovacs, a rival treasure hunter with a mysterious past, had also caught wind of the map. Determined to claim the artifact, he set off into the jungle with his own team. Days later, Evelyn's group stumbled upon ancient ruins, overgrown with vines. The intricate carvings told stories of an advanced civilization, long forgotten by time. "These markings," Leila whispered, tracing the symbols with her fingers. "They tell of guardians who protected the city and its secrets. We must be careful." As they explored the ruins, they found clues that pointed deeper into the jungle. Each discovery brought them closer to the lost city, but the journey grew more dangerous. One night, they were awoken by the distant roar of a jaguar. The jungle's nocturnal predators were out, and their small campfire felt woefully inadequate. "We need to keep moving," Marcus urged. "The deeper we go, the more perilous it becomes. We can't afford to stay in one place for too long." The next morning, they continued their trek. The air was thick with tension, and every rustle in the bushes set their nerves on edge. The jungle seemed to be alive, watching them. As they crossed a raging river, a sudden flash flood swept through. Marcus's quick thinking saved them, but their supplies were significantly diminished. "We have to be more cautious," Evelyn said, her voice steady despite the adversity. "The jungle is testing us, but we can't give up. The city is close. I can feel it." Their journey took them to a hidden valley, where they discovered an ancient temple, partially buried in the earth. Its entrance was guarded by massive stone statues. Leila studied the inscriptions at the temple entrance. "These statues are said to come to life, protecting the city from intruders," she translated. "We must prove ourselves worthy." Inside the temple, they faced a series of trials designed to test their intellect and bravery. Each challenge brought them closer to the heart of the lost city. Meanwhile, Victor and his team were hot on their trail, facing their own set of dangers. His obsession with the artifact drove him forward, heedless of the risks. Deep within the temple, Evelyn's team encountered a labyrinth of tunnels. The walls were adorned with murals depicting the rise and fall of the ancient civilization. These people were incredibly advanced, Evelyn marveled. Their knowledge of the natural world was unparalleled. It's no wonder they could create such a powerful artifact. Leela deciphered more symbols, revealing the final clue to the lost city's location. "We're almost there," she said, her voice filled with determination. "Just a little further." Emerging from the temple, they found themselves on the edge of a vast, hidden valley. In the center, shrouded in mist, stood the lost city of shadows. The city was a breathtaking sight, with towering structures covered in vines and moss. It was both majestic and eerie, a testament to a civilization that had vanished. As they approached the city, they could feel its ancient power. The air crackled with energy, and a sense of foreboding hung over the ruins. "We need to find the artifact's chamber," Evelyn said, her voice low. "But we must be cautious. There are undoubtedly traps and guardians still in place." Inside the city, they navigated a maze of streets and buildings, each step bringing them closer to the artifact. The tension was palpable, and every shadow seemed to move. They finally reached the central pyramid, its peak piercing the sky. This was the heart of the city, where the artifact was lightly hidden. As they climbed the pyramid, they encountered Victor and his team. A tense standoff ensued, both sides wary of the other. The race for the artifact had reached its climax. "We can't let it fall into the wrong hands," Evelyn said firmly. "This artifact is too powerful. We need to protect it, not exploit it." Victor sneered. "You're naive, Dr. Pierce. This artifact could change the world. Power like this should be harnessed, not hidden away." Before the confrontation could escalate, the ground beneath them began to tremble. The city seemed to be awakening, its ancient guardians sensing the presence of intruders. Stone statues came to life, their eyes glowing with an eerie light. The ancient guardians were real, and they were determined to protect their city. "Run," Marcus shouted, grabbing Evelyn's arm. They sprinted up the pyramid, the stone guardians hot on their heels. The ground shook with each step of the colossal statues. At the top of the pyramid, they found the chamber of the artifact. It was a simple, unassuming object, yet it radiated a powerful energy that filled the room. "This is it," Evelyn whispered, reaching out to touch the artifact. But before she could, Victor lunged forward, determined to seize it for himself. A fierce struggle ensued, the artifact pulsing with energy as it changed hands. The stone guardians closed in, their movements relentless and unstoppable. In the chaos, Evelyn realized the true nature of the artifact. It was not meant to be wielded by any one person. Its power was tied to the very essence of the jungle. "We have to put it back," she yelled to her team. "The artifact is connected to the natural world. Removing it could disrupt the balance and destroy everything." With a final, desperate effort, Evelyn and her team managed to wrest the artifact from Victor's grasp and place it back on its pedestal. The ground immediately stopped shaking. The stone guardians halted, their eyes dimming. The city seemed to sigh with relief, its ancient power once again at rest. Evelyn's team had done it. Victor, realizing he had been defeated, fled the city with his remaining team members. The artifact's secret was safe, but Evelyn knew they couldn't stay. "We need to leave," Marcus said, his voice urgent. "The jungle will reclaim this place soon. We have to respect its power and let it remain hidden." As they made their way back through the jungle, Evelyn reflected on their journey. They had faced countless dangers and uncovered incredible secrets. "We did the right thing," Leela said, her eyes filled with conviction. "Some things are too powerful to be controlled. We have to protect the balance." The team emerged from the jungle, weary but triumphant. They had found the lost city of shadows and ensured that its secrets would remain protected. Back in her study, Evelyn unrolled the map one last time. She traced the path they had taken, a smile playing on her lips. The adventure had been worth every challenge. Marcus, Leela, and Evelyn stayed in touch, their bond forged in the heart of the Amazon. They knew their work was far from over, there were always more mysteries to uncover. As the sun set over the city, the jungle began to reclaim it. Vines crept over the ruins, and the whispers of the ancient civilization faded into the night. The artifact remained in its chamber, a silent guardian of the natural world. It would stay there, hidden and protected, as it had for centuries. Evelyn published her findings, careful to omit the artifact's location. Her work brought new respect for the ancient civilization and the power they had harnessed. "Some secrets are meant to be preserved," she wrote in her journal. "To uncover them is one thing, but to respect and protect them is the true mark of an archaeologist." The lost city of shadows faded back into legend, its secrets buried deep within the jungle. But Evelyn knew that it would always be there, a testament to the past. For now, she would focus on her next adventure, always seeking to uncover the mysteries of history while respecting the delicate balance of nature. And so, the lost city of shadows remained a hidden wonder, its ancient power undisturbed, a reminder of the importance of preserving the world's secrets and treasures.